Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This morning I went out in Lyme Regis, and as you can see I'm still here, and it was forecast to be a really nice sunrise. Yeah, and as I got here, a big band of cloud right above me, and yeah, no light whatsoever, although there is a little bit of light happening now in the sky. It's about 20 minutes after sunrise. Yeah, not much action at all. I did get a couple of shots. I'll pop that up on screen for you in a minute, and you can tell me what you think. But I wanted to talk to you about the new bag. First things first, I'm not paid to talk about this bag in any way, shape or form. I wish I was. And if you think I should be, just click that subscribe button now. But no, I'm not at all paid or persuaded in any way, shape or form to speak about this bag. I just wanted to give you a first impression sort of look into it. If you're looking at buying a camera bag, like me, I've been after a decent bag for a long time, and I've gone through eBay and secondhand bags, and I've gone through this bag and that bag trying to get the right configurations for certain things, but then your gear changes all the time, your lenses change, and then sometimes you might have a drone on you, sometimes you might not, sometimes you have this, sometimes you have that, and it's always been a problem for me to try and configure the bag in the right way, and ideally have a bag that does everything for you. So I went to the photography show a couple of weeks ago, and if you haven't seen that one, I will link the video just here. And yeah, I was on the hunt for a camera bag, and I didn't really have Vanguard in mind, I didn't have LoPro or anybody else in mind. I just wanted to get a decent bag, and knowing that it would cost me quite a bit, yeah, I budgeted myself to try and get one, and they had some quite good sales on their reductions in prices, so it was also silly not to get one. But yeah, so this is the Vanguard Alta Sky 45D. This is the smallest in their new Ranger bag. Being the smallest, it's still quite a lump, but yeah, first things first, when I picked it up I felt, yes, it feels really good. It feels quality, it's brilliant, it's nice and strong, and probably durable. It is water resistant, but they do have a pull-out rain cover that goes over the top of the bag. I haven't even actually got that out yet, and I have been out in the rain and it's been fine as of yet, so fingers crossed it's all good. But yeah, it does come with a rain cover just in case. The selling point for me was a tripod holder, and I don't like the bags that have them on the side because you always feel like you're falling over. So I wanted one that was on the back, but I also wanted one that could be changed to do bigger tripods, or could be, you know, you could put a drone on it, or you could put anything on it. And this has got a really good system where it's got these little clips up the top here, and the actual bag itself folds down, and you can put the tripod legs in the bottom here and clip it in. I'm actually using my tripod now, but I will demonstrate with this. You can put the tripod in here, zip it up, and then clip it on the front like that. And that's worked really well so far. And I've loaded it up with my big Manfrotto 55 Pro 3 or whatever it's called, with a ball head on it, and it's about a 3 kilo rig altogether, and yeah, it feels fine. It doesn't even feel like it's on my back, to be quite honest. But yeah, so that was a selling point straight away for me. It's also got like a million pockets, and I can't fill them all, I don't have that much gear. But another bit that I really wanted was a back access, so to get to your camera and the important expensive bits through the back. Because if it's on my back, say if I was trekking through Barcelona like I was a couple of weeks ago, I'd like my stuff on my back safe and know that no one's going to nick it or whatever. So yeah, it does have a nice back access that you can get in the back and store your camera, your lenses. At the moment I've got my camera, which you are now on, so it's not in here. I've got my filter case, and I also have my big and little stopper, and also the Lee adapter right there, and a couple of memory cards popped in there, and that is my expensive stuff, kind of stays on my back out the way, so no one can get it. I did find though, like I'm not fussed about the side pocket access that a lot of these bags have, because I don't ever think I would need to be able to swing it over my shoulder like this and access the side, but this one does have it. again, I'm kind of safety conscious about carrying around lots of expensive gear. So if this was on the side of me and I can just quickly run a zip down and grab out my A7 II, that's quite an easy access point to potential thieves, I guess. I guess I'm being maybe a bit over sensitive about my stuff, but that's quite easy to get into. So I guess maybe that's a bit of a downfall, but it's not a bad thing. Right now I've just configured the inside so that my filters are here, my grads, and they're quite hard to get out there anyway, but I'm not fussed about that pocket. And yeah, if it wasn't there, it wouldn't really bother me, but it is there, so, well, it doesn't really bother me at all. So I've configured it so it's not got my camera there. But some of you guys may like that side access camera. If you're out and about, you know, walking around in the city or something, you think, oh, I'll grab that shot quick, spin your camera bag around, grab it, pop it back in. But for me, I'm the type of photographer who likes to set up, take my time and compose an image rather than just grab, shoot sort of thing. But yeah, it's a good bag and it suits to most people's needs, I guess. It's got on the top here another little open pocket. I've got my bag of leads and all sorts of gadgets and gizmos, packet of crisps just in case I get hungry or stuck somewhere. Another little pocket here on the top where you can pop your batteries or whatever in. I've got batteries in there. And then a nice little bit here where you've got business cards, which I like to keep there just in case. And that tends to be out of the way. That's separate to the main compartment itself. And then it's got another big compartment down the bottom, which is quite cool. You could like tie a roll mat down the bottom here, like they were showing me at the show. You can configure it to do everything you really want it to do. But yeah, down the bottom here we have another little safety compartment, and this bit's quite hard. I trust lenses and stuff in here. And down the bottom here, as you can see, it's pretty empty at the moment, but I've got another lens down here. I've got a shutter release cable and some gloves, some lights, some lens hoods, that sort of thing. And again, that's then separate from the main compartment where your camera is as well. You can, on the back, configure the whole bag to be back accessible. I did have a go at that, but I quite like the separation because I'm not one for really changing lenses, although, you know, if I'm doing different things, and I don't have a 70 to 200mm lens yet, so when I do, I'll probably configure it so that it is all back accessible so that I can swap and change lenses all the time. That's just my 50mm 1.4, and then the majority of the time I shoot with a 24 to 70, which you are on now. Yeah, it's got a couple of other side pockets here where you could pop in all sorts of stuff. Saying that, I've got a million business cards in here as well. But you could pop a drink in there, and it's got a couple of pockets here on the side where you could pop another drink. I like to put my GoPro, this is what I used to vlog, straight down the side here and poking out the top. It looks like I've got some sort of aerial, but yeah, it's another place to pop that. And yeah, I loaded this bag up the other day. I put a 13-inch Mac in here. I put both my lenses, my camera, the GoPro. I'd have a few bits of clothes in the top here because I was going over to stay at my mum's house and I was also shooting over there. I had a flask with drink, also, like just loaded it up just to see if it could take it. And my big tripod, so not this little one, I had my big one on it. And I reckon it probably weighed about 10 or 11 kilos. It was a big lump to pick up like this. When I stuck it on my back, it didn't really feel like it was there. I felt like I could probably walk for a good hour. So the straps, very supportive, really good quality. And I like this airflow system on the back. It kind of like brings it off of your back so you don't get a hot and sweaty back. There's nothing worse than walking around after 2 or 3 hours and having a hot and sweaty back. And then getting your camera bag off, getting the shot, and then putting that back on your back. It's just, it's disgusting. So if you are looking at getting a bag, make sure it's got some sort of airflow system in your back. And this is really supportive. It's got these like hard foamy pads here, straps that goes around your waist, and it's also got straps that goes around your sternum. And yeah, all in all, I think it's a quality bag. Yeah, the only downside I'd say is that side of pocket access, but if it doesn't really bother you, then yeah, quality bag. And they do a big range of bags. They do some bigger ones, and I think they've got 2 or 3 that are bigger than this again. But yeah, this is the smallest one, and it's still a bit big for me at the moment. I don't even have a drone at the moment, but I've bought it in the intentions so that when I do get a drone, I can configure this bag to put, you know, a Mavic Pro or a Mavic Air in it. You know, small, lightweight stuff. It's kind of why I went down the Sony route, to stay lightweight and small, and be able to carry lots of stuff without having lots of heavy gear. But yeah, I've had it for about 2.5, 3 weeks now, and yeah, absolutely awesome bag, well worth the money. And yeah, if you're looking at getting a decent camera bag and haven't looked at this one before, Vanguard Alta Sky 45D, yeah, do check it out. So yeah, I was shooting earlier on, and I got a couple of images. Nothing special. It was supposed to be a really nice sunrise, but I thought I'd talk to you about the bag that I got at the photography show. But I'll pop the images up now, and yeah, you can tell me what you think down in the comments. We've had some quite nice cloud action, and the sea's been nice and flat, so it's made for some nice long exposures, but yeah, nothing award winnable for sure. But it was kind of just a whim really, and I wanted to get out after all this terrible weather we've been having recently. And it was probably the nicest morning that we've had in about probably 2 weeks, apart from the snow obviously. And if you haven't caught that video, I'll put that one just up here. And that's a good watch too, because we had about a foot of snow up near Exeter, and it was just magical. So yeah, thanks for checking in, guys. If you like this sort of content, do let me know. When I get new stuff, if and when I get new stuff, when I can afford to buy new stuff, I'll give you my honest opinions and why I buy it, and yeah, what I think of it, because I give an honest review because I'm not persuaded by anyone paying me or anything like that. So I'd rather you guys be able to see someone who's used it, you know, in the field as a photographer like yourselves, and then you can base your decision on that. So yeah, thanks for checking in. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do click that subscribe button and give us a like and a comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.